there was an issue where where I posted this video, or tried to post a video of the first battleground, my first battleground review. But what happened was it ended up having a double post. So therefore I had to delete it so no one was able to see it. Therefore, I apologize because you will see the second part of my WWE Battleground review rather than the first. So right now I'm getting ready to do the first. Now the other video when I talked about Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, that will not change. However, I'm redoing this one because when I posted it, I had to delete it. Anyway, let's get started. So, for the first match, of course, I don't remember everything I said on the last video because I had to delete it. So I'm restarting. First match, you had Randy Orton versus Sheamus. This match was an okay match. It wasn't really all. I mean, we've seen Randy Orton versus Sheamus plenty of times. It was an okay match. It wasn't like a really big match. I mean, Orton got his win, and that's all fine and dandy because last time Randy Orton won a match was at WrestleMania, so that's good for Randy Orton. But as far as the match and stuff, it wasn't all that. Um, if I would had to rate this match, I think I would give it maybe just maybe 3 out of 5 quarters. But I don't do ratings on my videos, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, this that match wasn't really all that. But Orton got his win, and that was good for Orton. So yay. Next match, Primetime Players versus New Day. I honestly think that they booked Kofi Kingston pretty good in this match. New Day did a really good job. A lot of people would say that this match was just wasn't all that great. I actually think this tag team match is pretty good. Actually looking at it, I think the Primetime Players winning was a smart choice. Because definitely at this point wouldn't want to give the titles back to New Day. But I think Primetime Players retaining the title was a really good choice. The match was, in my opinion, it was pretty good. Xavier Woods is like, man, this dude runs his mouth so much, but they really did a good job of how they had New Day do in this match. Because for how they did, I give them credit for that. I will give them credit for that. Primetime Players was good. Hopefully in the future we could see Luchador Dragons versus Primetime Players. I'm hoping that, hopefully that can happen at SummerSlam. I would love to see them two face each other for the tag team titles because I love Luchador Dragons. That would be one really good tag team title match to have. Luchador Dragon versus Primetime Players. I think that's the next side that they should go to, but that remains to be seen. But, Primetime Players is a smart choice. They got their win, so that was good. Next match, so we got Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. Now this match was really good match, honestly, and I'm gonna say that I wasn't really surprised that Luke Harper interfered in this match because the Wyatt family, I could see them coming back together, honestly. Because if you think about it, Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper really didn't get anywhere when they broke up. When they broke the Wyatt family up, period, they didn't get anywhere. I mean, yeah, Bray Wyatt had his good rivalry with Dean Ambrose. But then after Dean Ambrose, then he went against The Undertaker. But then that's when, of course he went against Ryback at Payback, but they were barely having him on TV. He wasn't even on Raw the night after WrestleMania, which was weird because last year, the night after WrestleMania, he was. I mean, they just really weren't really booking him or having him appear that often. He was losing and stuff like that. So, and then with Luke Harper, he won the IC title, didn't even hold it that long, quickly lost it to Dolph Ziggler at TLC. So, I mean, it wasn't really that much that they were doing, and Luke Harper hadn't even been seen since he lost. Really hadn't been seen since he lost to Dean Ambrose at Extreme Rules. Now, of course, he tried to get back with Eric Roman because Eric Roman wasn't getting anywhere either. But then Eric Roman ended up getting hurt. So for this match, it was a really good match. Um, as far as the whole thing with Luke Harper interfering, I could see why family getting back together. Bray Wyatt got his win, so that is what that is. That's good for Bray Wyatt, so he can move up and possibly try to get himself back to where he was. Next match is I'm gonna go with the Divas match. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Brie Bella. I actually think this match is pretty good. You know, I think when they did the Resolution, I think that was a really good choice by WWE. And honestly, when they call people from NXT, this is what's bringing ratings. This is what's really getting people to love watching Raw, love watching SmackDown because of stuff like this. When they bring calling people to the main roster, that is like the best idea they could have ever done. And for the Divas division, they nearly saved the Diva division doing this, because the Diva division was suffering. And I'm so glad they did it because the Divas division really needed some new talent out there. Because you got some people like Natalia and stuff like that, you don't even really see wrestling anymore. So this was good. I like this match. And Charlotte got the win. And they actually looked pretty good in this match. Brie looked pretty good too in this match. But Charlotte got the win. I'm glad, you know, because I would have loved for her or Sasha Banks to get the win. But hopefully one of them take that title from Nikki because I'm tired of seeing her champion. They act like nobody can beat Nikki Bella, and I just really hope someone can. But that's just my opinion. But that match was good, so that is what that is. Happy to see Charlotte win. Next match, Cena versus Owens. Um, Cena versus Owens for the United States title. Now this match was really good. Honestly, I think that this match was just like their two matches that they had at Money in the Bank and Elimination Chamber. But the only thing was is that you know a lot of people hate on the fact that they ended it with Kevin Owens tapping out. And in a way, I'm not saying they should have done this, but in a way, I kind of see why they did it. Because, I mean, it was no way for Cena to beat Kevin Owens. He kicked out of every single attitude adjustments. And it was kind of like, what more can you do? It was kind of like, what more can you do? So, for them to do this, was because they kind of ran out of options. And in my opinion, it was still a really good match, despite the fact that Cena won. You know, it was really good. They still booked Kevin Owens well, like they did in the first two matches. And like I said, even though it ended the way it did, honestly, um, it was still a really good match. And Cena got his win, so that's good for Cena. Um, and yeah. So like I said, guys, the last part will be because I all of pretty much have covered most of all of Money of Battleground. So the next part is already going to be on here because it was already on here. So stay tuned. Like I said, it's going to be backwards because well, I had to delete this and now I brought it back. So stay tuned.